Welcome back to Iron Wheels Japan, the channel where we explore the most advanced machines, vehicles, and defense technologies shaping the future. Today, we'll take a deep dive into one of the most fascinating defense projects from Japan, a technology that could redefine modern air combat, the Loyal Wingman. So, what exactly is the Loyal Wingman? On the surface, it looks like a drone, but in reality, it's far more than that. The Loyal Wingman is an experimental unmanned aerial vehicle, designed to work side by side with manned fighter jets. Think of it as a trusted partner in the sky, one that never gets tired, never hesitates, and can be sent into dangerous missions without risking a pilot's life. The key concept here is called Manned-Unmanned Teaming, often shortened to MUMT. In simple terms, this means fighter jets, piloted by humans, flying in formation and working together with unmanned drones like the Loyal Wingman. This combination creates a powerful synergy. A pilot in a manned jet can focus on strategy and decision-making, while the Loyal Wingman handles risky tasks such as flying ahead for reconnaissance, jamming enemy radars, or even launching strikes against enemy defenses. Subaru, the company best known internationally for its cars, plays a central role in this defense project. But here in Japan, Subaru is also a major aerospace manufacturer. The company has designed, built, and delivered experimental versions of the Loyal Wingman to the Defense Ministry's Acquisition, Technology and Logistics Agency. These experimental aircraft are being used to test advanced technologies, especially autonomous flight and remote control systems. This is no small feat. Developing an unmanned system that can not only fly reliably but also make intelligent decisions in combat situations requires cutting-edge engineering, artificial intelligence, and robust communication systems. One of the most impressive features of the Loyal Wingman is its ability to generate its own flight paths. Imagine this: in the heat of a mission, when the situation changes rapidly, the drone can calculate the safest or most effective route without waiting for human input. At the same time, the pilot of a manned fighter jet can control multiple Loyal Wingman drones from their cockpit. This creates a flexible, hybrid approach where human decision-making and artificial intelligence work hand in hand. Globally, several countries are pursuing this kind of technology. The United States has its Skyborg program, which aims to pair advanced drones with fighter jets. Australia has been developing its own Loyal Wingman with Boeing, designed to extend the capabilities of the Royal Australian Air Force. Japan's Loyal Wingman project is part of this same trend, showing that the future of air combat is no longer just about one aircraft versus another. It's about networks, swarms, and teamwork between humans and machines. So why is this such a big deal for Japan? For decades, Japan's defense policy has focused on protecting its airspace, often relying heavily on the support of the United States. But with rising tensions in the Asia-Pacific region, Japan has invested heavily in developing its own next-generation defense systems. The Loyal Wingman is a perfect example of how Japan is stepping forward with original, cutting-edge technologies that can both support its own forces and strengthen alliances. For the pilots, the Loyal Wingman could be a lifesaver. In modern combat, enemy air defenses are becoming more sophisticated and dangerous. Sending a manned fighter directly into these zones is incredibly risky. But with the Loyal Wingman, Japan can send in unmanned drones to scout the area, identify threats, or even absorb enemy fire, while the human pilot remains safe. At a distance, this increases survivability and gives Japan's air self-defense force a much stronger edge. Another fascinating aspect is how the Loyal Wingman could change the economics of warfare. Fighter jets are extremely expensive to build and maintain, often costing hundreds of millions of dollars each. Training pilots is another massive investment. By introducing lower-cost unmanned systems like the Loyal Wingman, militaries can expand their capabilities without needing to build as many manned aircraft. In the future, it's possible that one squadron of manned jets could be accompanied by a dozen or more Loyal Wingman drones, all working together as a single fighting unit. Now, let's take a closer look at the role of Subaru in this project. Many people know Subaru as the maker of rally cars and all-wheel drive vehicles, but the company has a long history in aerospace. Subaru has produced helicopters under license, supplied aircraft components, and invested heavily in aerospace research. This Loyal Wingman project highlights Subaru's ability to merge its expertise in engineering, manufacturing, and advanced technologies into something that could transform Japan's defense strategy. Currently, the experimental Loyal Wingman units are undergoing rigorous testing. Engineers and military experts are studying how well they perform in formation flights, how they respond to commands, and how effective their autonomous systems are under real-world conditions. These tests will shape the final design of Japan's future Loyal Wingman fleet. While the details remain classified, what we know is that the goal is to create a drone that is reliable, versatile, and capable of supporting fighter jets like the F-35 and Japan's upcoming 6th-generation fighter, often referred to as the F-3. Looking into the future, the Loyal Wingman could serve in a wide range of missions. Beyond combat, it could assist in humanitarian operations, disaster response, or search and rescue missions. Because it is unmanned, it can be sent into environments too dangerous for manned aircraft, such as areas affected by chemical spills, nuclear accidents, or severe weather conditions. This flexibility makes it not just a military asset, but also a potential tool for national resilience. The world is watching closely as Japan develops this technology. For allies, it's a sign that Japan is investing in the most advanced forms of defense and is capable of contributing to regional and global security. For rivals, it's a reminder that Japan is preparing for the future, building a force that is not only modern but also innovative and difficult to counter. At its core, the Loyal Wingman project represents a new philosophy of air combat, one where human pilots and autonomous systems work together seamlessly. It's not about replacing the pilot, but about giving the pilot a team of robotic wingmen, ready to follow commands and take risks. This partnership could change the way wars are fought in the skies, making air forces faster, smarter, and safer. Thank you for staying with us through this deep dive into Japan's Loyal Wingman program. At Iron Wheels Japan, we bring you closer to the technologies that are shaping the future of defense, transportation, and innovation. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss our next feature. Until next time, this is Iron Wheels Japan, signing off.